Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's doing really well.
Nothing from Ardia today. I hope the kids aren't giving her too much trouble.
And I hope everyone has been having a decent week in the middle of December here. Oh, beginning of December, actually. It's only the 5th. Welcome back to our journey to see if our titles can just rip off Super Smash Bros. Melee until we're done with this game, or if I have to come up with, you know, anything creative. We're almost out of words. We've used souffle, flambe, brulee. I still have sauté. I can't think of any others. So hopefully this game ends in the next 2 sessions. Otherwise, I'm actually going to have to be creative instead of just riffing off my one unoriginal joke 4 times. That's the real stress of the game. The other half is the cooking. I never said it was an original half, but I decided it's about half and half. Anyways, when we left off, we had fought our way through the top. Excuse me. And actually created kind of an antidote, kind of not. It's like a temporary solution to whatever this blight is, right? But more importantly, we are now part of the Battlechef Brigade. That's very important. To Mina, especially. We also have an undead necromancer who has been investigating this for us and has found out through probably semi-nefarious means, even though he's the best, he probably used his awesome ghost, that someone within the brigade caused this this blight upon the monsters that is making them poisonous and agitated, among other things. There's still 2 more chapters, so my guess is we're going to follow that storyline up to a satisfying conclusion. But right now,
You're friends with that blue orc, aren't you?
we're Thrash.
Who?
That blue orc who got in a scuffle yesterday. Instructor Razzle expelled last night.
What?
No, the small one with the yellow kerchief.
You can't meet Mina? She got expelled?
Oh, we're playing through the past.
Oh, yes. Left this morning.
What happened?
Nearly chopped an elf girl's arm off. Saw it with me own eyes.
That doesn't sound like Mina. Hey, how many fingers am I holding up?
We'll never be able to tell with you waving him about.
I see. Thanks for the info. I'm gonna need a more reliable source.
Nah, it's fine. Alright. Wow, we have a lot of gold. Hey there, buddy. Ran through the grapevine, that. Just when I got rid of that nosy girl. Hey, watch what you say. He's my friend. Anyway, Lena had mentioned you've got a daughter. Boy's always running his mouth about my private life. Private being the key word. Well, we've got... Oh, well, we can't do puzzles, apparently.
Hi! Greetings.
So we have jumped back in time a little bit. And with it, we now are completely different. We don't have anything, it looks like. Right? What do we have? Expertise taste. Serve a dish with 4 level 3 fire taste gems. I mean, maybe, if we needed it. 2 red sauce. 2 basic blue. We have an orcish fire oven, which only promotes red, but it quickly promotes fire taste gems. And a combo pan, which is the bee's knees. Good to know, good to know. So we can hunt. Where's the puzzle? I don't know.
Whew. She's not here. I'll see myself out.
Wait.
Oh, hey, Thorn! Instructor? Got any...
That sword. Is it from your right of elements?
Oh, Polly? Yeah, he's a steelfish. Well, he was a steelfish.
A steelfish is no small adversary. Let me see your abilities.
Interesting. Alright, so kind of a glaive of sorts. Consume ingredients with down D. That's like a block rather than a dodge. That looks like a counter. Ooh, interesting. Does this last the whole time, or what? That's the real question. So it's well, that's pretty for a pretty long. Oh, I see the gauge now. Whoops. Nice. How thematic to end it on the Hydra kill.
So?
Perhaps you did earn it. The energies have a sense of humor after all.
What do you mean?
A question for another time. You're dismissed.
Alright.
Can you help?
Hey, Wart. He did eventually make it, but we're definitely gonna eliminate him. Wonder why we're not allowed to do the puzzle.
Oh, you've heard the news.
Yeah. How'd you know?
That slump in your shoulders. Mina came by this morning to apologize. Said she hated to quit without notice, and it's too bad. But rules are rules. In any case, the best way to move on is to keep moving.
Wish people would question the rules more
I'll hit the kitchen.
in this game. Alright. Well, there's only 3 of these, so... do that. Uh-oh. Oh, we're screwed. We can't actually do that if it breaks. Kind of stinks. There we go.
All right.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Gotta get back in the swing of things. Goodness gracious.
Starving.
So right now we are hella rusty. Honestly incredible.
Delicious.
Looks like we just need a, yeah, that.
Thank you.
Do that. Good, good, good. Except for the whole needs water thing. Still pretty good though. There we go. I do not know who was next. Doesn't seem like it's gonna matter though. That was terrible. We have done much better than that, but we were rusty coming into this. A
You
little
look
warm up.
1,000 leagues from here.
So many great talents are already gone. What makes me worthier than them?
Nothing.
Yikes. Maybe you're being too general.
I feel like they could have fit this in between chapter 3 and 4.
Let's be
Because
honest.
this jump back's almost a little
Your
more
only
severe than I
difference
thought.
is that you're here and they're not.
It's not like super jarring or anything, but just wonder why they put it here instead of after we got back and made the brigade. Feels like it would have been a good intermission. So is there no puzzle? No, now he's here. Weird.
Ah, Thrash! Good to see you.
Hey, Belchior. Got any new jobs today?
As a matter of fact, I believe I've discovered the missing ingredient for ambrosia. It's been eluding me since day one, but I finally pinned it down. First skit, Beezor.
Ugh. You sure about that?
That? Or it'll make a powerful stove cleaner.
Okay. We got lots of bone. So, to that point, let's do that, do this. There we go. So what? It's basically 2 of everything. I mean, with that, it really shouldn't matter what we throw in here, right? It's like no matter what, they're gonna match up correctly. Like there's 1. There's 2. And there's 3, so. No real puzzle there, just, you know. That. There. Okay. Make both of these into fire, and then we've got ourselves two level 3 gems. Should be good, right? Yep. Easy enough.
I'm sorry we couldn't figure it out today.
Not to worry, my boy. The answer will.
Okay. Let's challenge the guy that isn't going to be eliminated if we beat him, because that makes me feel real bad. Well, let's also go on a shopping spree, shall we? Berserk boost, Berserk recharge. Basic attacks do fire damage, double jump. Yeah, I like those a lot. Serve dish with 1 level 3 takedown of each color. Is that only 1, or no? It can't only be 1. It'd just be. We know this one is our jam because we are not very creative. We only have 2 pans, and I don't like the third we have, so we have 1 that only makes fire, and then I don't know. And we could lean hard into the fire, but what if they don't want fire? Seems like a pretty bad idea then. 89 gold. I think we'll purchase the cutting board just to make my life easier. And then, I don't know, we'll replace the blue with a better blue. Seems good. Let's roll with our loadout. Alright. Okay, replacing this with that. Replacing this with this. 2 times level 3. Actually, that's probably better, right? If we have the cutting board. I would say so. Yeah, let's challenge this knucklehead here. Leonid. Alright.
Prepare yourself.
Challenge time. AKA the best part of the game. By a mile. Feed me the stress, please. Wonder if they're going to set you back a little bit in terms of difficulty just because you're learning a new character. But probably not. Just really the equipment's changed in the combat. We'll see. We shall see.
An ill wind blows from the west today. Its caress a subtle reminder of our mortal fragility.
Okay, I think we can fully confirm, by the way, that this guy only has 5 outfits completely.
Close the shutters, and fathers hold their children tight. But we in the Brigade dwell in the light of hope. We revel in the world and all it has to offer. Will Thrash's good fortune continue? Few can stand
Thrash.
before his might as the benevolent berserker.
Yeah, show me what you got.
Thrash. Our next contestant is a man who's as altruistic as he is intelligent. Leonid, the gift bringer.
Artifice aside, I'm excited to test your skill.
Leonid.
The gift bringer? What does that even mean?
Presiding
Who is
over
this goober?
match is one of our
Okay,
most
so it's just a
esteemed
one-dish
observers.
match.
Join me today in welcoming
Who
that
likes
grand
Earth like
matriarch
all the
as-
time?
Thank you, Chairman.
Only
Your
Earth.
pearls will pair well
Yeah.
with an herbal earth dish.
Every
Alright, that's
summer
it.
in Sandglass Bay, the proprietors of two famous eateries
Fair
host
enough.
a competition
We'll
to
make it
test
work.
Whose sauce is superior? Both
Superior
chefs use only
sauce.
items harvested from their personal gardens. They toil all day to achieve gustatory perfection. The unquestioned star of these sauces is one key ingredient: Sun Hat tomato.
Alright. Well, we know where to get that. We've used that in a lot of dishes.
Vive la Brigade!
I believe that's both fire and earth. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, our satchel's only 5 because life is pain. Silly me. Water, don't need it. It's fine. We're looking for... What's this one? No, it's even worse. Should be... Yep. What's this? I want neither of these things. Not helpful. Whatever. We'll grab that and call it good. We need more than that, though. That's for sure. So the real question is, where's the earthiness? Did I just Captain Falcon that guy? Seems like it. No. Water. There's earth. Piranha stomach. Okay. So if we get lucky with this, then we're okay. Lots of bones and stuff, but that's what the cutting board's for. I'd say do one more. We don't need anything else. Not what I wanted to do, so let's drop that. We'll get our little bonus too, that's nice. Nice. Does that give me any earth? Not even a little bit. Whatever. We'll make it one way or another. Alright, let's start cooking. Only affects red. There's no poison per se, so we could put all 3. Oh no, we only want to put 2 in here, don't we?
These recipes you're making, did they come from your family?
Well, hardly.
I love that he spits out fire to light his
And add things from other
thing.
cultures.
That is
Do the
great.
matriarchs approve?
Most of them. Some of them
We'll put that in
favorites
there
for
just for
inspection.
extra...
I think it brings out the best each cuisine has to offer.
Wait, 1 second. Cool. Enough. Oh my god. Having a rough time. Alright, lots of Piranha stomach now. Seems to be where we're at.
Hey!
both of those promote. Perfect. Another level 2. Excellent work. It's fine. Keep going. That didn't work out. That's fine, because we still have stuff going for us. Honestly, let's see where this combo is, and let's try to just promote another gem. Okay. And then, I mean, we can put one more thing in there. Keep on working at it. Alright. Did all we could do. That was on time, but just
Thank you
barely.
For your hard work, chefs. Let's see what the judges have to say about your efforts.
Kinda wish they'd, like, have some crowd noise. Like cheering or whatever. But I guess that's not the vibe they're going for. And that's fine. 199. Oh boy. We have that, right? Oh yeah, no, we got that. Easy peasy. Solid, like, 50-point victory. So we're still doing good. I'm still... Like, A, why isn't there crowd noise? I mean, even when you're, like, practicing for a sports game, especially, like, big professional teams, you'll, like, pipe in crowd noise. Come on. It gets you hype. That was one of the things I liked about the new Pokemon game, was that the gyms have, like, actual stadium atmosphere with them. And you hear people cheering in the background. Feels more like an actual event. Rather than, I don't know, a weird trial.
All this fire in my belly is for more than just digesting food. I've got to share Orc fusion cuisine across Victusia.
Fitting, considering it's shaped so much of our own. Let me know if
Ooh,
I
buddy.
can help in any way.
Ah, well. The second is, why is this guy named the Gift Bringer? Oh my god, ×3 rainbow ingredients. So would that just be ×1 of each thing? Could be really handy for later ones, because I assume rainbow's gonna be a fairly common thing in, like, the end game, because it's gonna be the hardest one to do. That's just me. Yeah, let's do that. And I still think we should do that. Seems good. How convenient that my room's the exact same. Except Mina's sleeping habits
Still no word from
don't
Ardia.
ruin the
If I could just hear her voice.
ruin the bed a lot more than they do ruin the bed a lot more than Thrash
This
does.
is my choice. I knew it meant time away. I have to be strong for them. Ardia, Lupa, Kai. I'll be back soon. A letter! Wait, that's not Ardia's handwriting.
Thrash, something terrible has happened. Ardia has taken ill. The doctors cannot find a cure, and her condition worsens every day. She does not eat. She sweats, even in cool weather.
Like, because we've already gotten past this point, we already know it's gonna be
The
okay.
most troubling of all is that her skin has begun to turn pink. I think it's best for you to come home.
So it's the problem that prequels have, right? Also, the fact that they drew him in just this pose. He seems fine. Where stakes are really hard to procure. They're really hard to make feel authentic for a number of reasons.
My boy, you managed to corner Fontina. Come inside and I'll give you a reward.
No, I have to leave now. Ardia's sick, and she might not have much time left.
Wait, I don't mean to boast, but Belchior and I possess a wide range of medicinal knowledge. Do you know her symptoms?
Fever, refusing food, sleeping all the time. And her skin, It's turning pink.
I've read about this. It's Dark Realm fever, but there's never been a documented case in someone who hasn't ventured there. Due to its dangers, Brigade sorcerers sealed the Dark Realm's portals many years ago. The fever should be impossible to contract.
No offense, but I'll care more about how she got sick after she's cured. Where can I find the antidote?
The only known cure comes from the hearts of a Yoku. There's a problem, though. The creature resides in the Dark Realm.
Then it's hopeless?
I beg your pardon, but not all of the portals were closed. It's true that the sorcerers closed many of them, but the Brigade kept...
As expected.
So how do I find one?
Speak with Thorn. She will be able to guide you there.
We'll prepare
This is
the
going to be
necessary
more
ingredients for your
combat
return.
related then,
Good
huh?
luck, Thresh.
Hello.
It's nice, at least. But yeah, I mean, it's rare that a prequel is even on par with the original of whatever it was, let alone, like, better.
Could you be any louder?
It just doesn't happen.
Even my trophies can
Like,
hear
some
you.
things are interesting to learn, and there's some prequels that show off like a new side or whatever. If you never really got that much characterization for someone, most of the time they're just super unnecessary.
Speak.
I need to get to the Dark Realm and find a Yoku. Belchior said you could take me.
Has the old fart
Stakes
finally
just don't
lost its
matter.
mind?
Like Han Solo's solo movie, named Solo.
Its hearts are the only thing that can
Like,
cure my
he
wife.
gets... You see the Millennium Falcon, you see Chewbacca, you see Lando Calrissian, and you're like, oh, alright, these are all going to come together, and he's going to get them all at the end. And you're just like, ooh, I wonder how. And then the rest of the characters you've never seen again in any of the,
I'll send you.
like, prequel trilogy, original trilogy, sequel trilogy, so it's like, I wonder if they're important. Probably not. Rogue One succeeded more so because you knew everyone was in trouble, if not going to outright die, because they were all.
The beast only appears once enough monsters.
Then it's time to get...
Alright, defeat all monsters. Oh my god. But it works better because... I don't know. They got you caring about the characters. And more importantly, it didn't have established characters. So the story wasn't already even partially told for any of these. Except for, like, Darth Vader. Which, I mean, sure. He was just there to spook. And he did it very well. Oh yeah, one sec. Cool. Why is that even there? Oh, probably because that's where we're going to fight it.
It's getting hotter in here by the second.
It's the beast demonic energy coalescing. Demons and sense there's no
Alright, no big deal.
You're gone.
No problem. Where's the rest of it? Down here still, probably. Oh, I saw at least one goober over here. Oh my god, there's a dragon too. Ah, whatever. Excuse me one moment, fellas. Just gonna go berserk. That was not pleasant. We got absolutely juggled there. Should have gone under and re-attacked, I guess. Yep. Just spills blood. Yep, understood. It's pretty neat. I don't think we've done that one before. Come on. There we go. Oh, there's a Hydra here too? Are you kidding me? Well, at least I assumed there was a Hydra here. Maybe not.
It's the beast demonic energy calling These monsters. Keep your
Hello. Alright, there we go. Alright, beast will be over here. Oh, hi. Get back here, coward. Interesting. Yeah.
The Dark Realm is a twisted reflection of Victoria.
Alright, well, let's,
We can investigate
there we go. Easy enough. One remaining. Where's that goober? Here he is. Hey, buddy.
It's less imposing than I thought.
The Yoku is a reflection of fallen monsters' rage. Don't underestimate it.
Sure. I won't. Because I'll be doing this. Having my berserk mode ready. Alright. Going up, going up.
Well done. Now come back before that Yoku's mate pulls your soul from your
They have
body.
mates?
Come again?
Only joking, of course. I'm known for my nerve.
Yes, you sure are. Alright. Heart of fire, water, and earth. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements.
Go. Your wife needs you.
Could master the cooking talent necessary to blend them together.
Undamaged. Good.
Where's Belkior? How quickly can you make the potion?
Belkior stayed up as long as he could, but his age tires him. I know this isn't what you want to hear, but the hearts must be placed in a slow cooker for one night in order to bring out their healing properties.
No, I have to leave immediately. You're the smartest person I know. Just make it faster.
If you leave now, it's without the potion. I'm sorry, but you have to wait until morning.
I'm sorry for snapping, Kieran. It's just, what if I can't make it in time?
Fortune casting is the province of the superstitious, but just this once I'm certain that will not happen. I believe in you, and I know Ardea does too.
There's nothing I can do to help you finish faster?
No, go back to the inn and get some rest. You'll need your strength for the journey tomorrow.
Just a few more days, Ardea. Please don't leave me.
I assume he's talking about just the journey, right?
Thrash, are you in there? Something terrible has happened. The hearts are gone.
Oh.
Thieves, bandits, I tell you.
No.
Hurry, I'll meet you back.
Again, but there's no real stress because you know it works. It works out. They talked about it.
They're really gone?
I'm afraid so.
I'll go back to the Dark Realm. We'll get new hearts.
I admire your spirit, but the Yoku can only be summoned once per lunar cycle.
That's so specific.
But we may be able to make an antidote without them.
Why didn't you tell me that yesterday?
My lad, this is the longest of long shots, but but it's all we have.
Okay. Two, and then not too bad. Oh god, not the fragile stuff. Alright, we cannot touch anything here right now without it causing us some distress. So let's do this to start with. Ain't this a conundrum? That did not help. That is super unfortunate. Because that is not what we're gonna get. We're gonna be off by 3. Ugh. Oh, life ain't fair. Do that instead. I think 1 movements are better. If you can handle them, basically. Like, we move this, and then... Nope, that won't work, because... Unless we do that, and then... this. Which will technically work. I doubt we can make this one work at all. No. We'll restart again. Ugh. Let me do the other way. That's also 1. We can manipulate that anywhere we want. Manipulate all of these anywhere we want, really. Alright, so I think we just need to do that. Whew! Alright, got it. I just had to look for moves that allowed us 2 extra moves rather than 1 extra move.
You mixed it well, but I'm afraid the ingredients denatured. They can't bear the heat without the Yoku hearts.
Belkier, I can't accept this is over.
You may not need to. While you were cooking, I found this. The thieves must have left it. Several would-be apprentices came in wearing this color recently. It was the same with all of them. One day they disappear, along with a piece of my research.
You think they're part of the same group?
Yes, bandits.
Do you know where I can find them?
I'm not sure, but look for the red cloth.
Okay.
Meantime, I've sent Kieran out for more herbs. She and I will keep working on a backup.
Thank you, Belkior.
Alright, so we're about to whip some bandits. Just left, right, and sideways, because that's what it seems like.
What is this?
Young man, I am a Brigade alchemist. I can't imagine what tomfoolery this is. Yikes. Yikes is right. Thank you.
Greetings.
Prognosis is grim.
What's up?
The cat store early in the morning disappeared in the alley. Alright, well, let's get the hunt and the restaurant side quests out of the way because at the very least they're still giving us stuff. Toss the Piranha. Plus the hour. Wait. Ah, down. Sorry. There we go. Nice. What? My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive. I don't know if I'll be able to ever do that again if I tried. Thought it was nice being the Flash for a second. I imagine that's... I don't know if that's easily doable, but that's gotta be like a speedrun tech of some kind if it is.
She was once an enormous river purr. She called to me so strongly I could hardly hear anything else, even as a young girl.
Even as young girl.
I've never heard of that happening before.
Neither had my parents. I would wander from my tribe for days. Mother organized great search parties to drag me back home. I always snuck away soon after.
I think Thorn's my second favorite character. Just the design.
I woke before dawn on the day I turned 15, the call pounding in my head. Upuru was there, waiting in the shadows outside my village. The beast I'd scoured the rainforest for just days earlier. The bitter irony.
Well, she's a nice bow.
That's a grave understatement.
Why'd I open my mouth?
So it seems like they bend a familiar to their will almost.
What's all this then?
Oi! Don't know nothing about no bandits, mister. Right. Uh-huh. Sure. Mm-hmm.
Pontita.
You don't have to say anything. The fact that you're here means something went wrong.
Seems more like everything's going on.
All right, that's enough. I know.
What?
Are you going to mope while your family needs you? No. Now get in there and serve some customers.
Okay. Sure. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Well. Cooking up a storm again? Sure are, pirate. Hey, thanks for the bits. As always, thank you. I really appreciate it. You spoil me. We need there and there.
Very much appreciated.
And then,
Oh, thank you, dearie.
Be enough. How's life today, pirate? What's new?
Oh, I'm so excited.
And, there. Got one more in. All good. Was cleaning. How are you? Not too shabby. I'm taking the next 2 Fridays off.
Not worse.
Because I have a couple vacation days left, and they're not a company that, like, it's use it and stock it, it's use it or lose it, so
You're going to get out there and find those bandits.
we're gonna use it. I'm probably gonna stream early tomorrow. I don't know what I'll stream. Probably some nonsense. Probably Isaac, or it won't be anything in a series. It'll just be a random thing.
And you're going to make that antidote.
I don't know what. But we'll be here this Friday and next Friday streaming, I think. Definitely this Friday. At least for a few hours in the early afternoon. A goober game. A goober game indeed. It'll be some kind of goober. Alright, let's challenge this. Definitely not a bandit. Anything else? No, it seems good. Why does it say new? It's not new. Whatever. Video's buffering. But I assume it's all going well. I think it's just my computer's really fucking old. Yeah, that's what I should work on. Get a second monitor, so I don't need to use my laptop anymore and just have a second monitor, like, above. Makes it easy to monitor the chat.
Lend me thine ears, fellow citizens, for I have a tale most magnanimous to tell.
Whoa, wait a minute. Who are you?
Well, mine good fellow, thine is a question fraught with existential intrigue. In the simplest of terms, I have the high honor to be Thane Paz the Brilliant, founder and illustrious leader of the Scowlheart Bandits.
You stole the hearts. Do you have any idea what you've done?
Hearts? From whence doth this accusation spring? To pronounce
I don't like these guys.
on our honor.
I don't have time for this. Where are they?
Oi, no one cuts off the fang, does it? Now you'll have to answer to me. Ah, yes, the hearts. Safely in our keeping. Of that I doth assure thee. And you ain't gonna get your hands on them unless you go through me.
Fine, let's do it.
For centuries, this... Oh, wouldst thou look at the time? We've scarcely fallen 20 pence before the next match.
Nice.
In light of thine outburst, mine sumptuous soliloquy must wait. The tragedy. Thine theme ingredient this motto is... Nochi fruit.
Yep, we can do that. That shouldn't be too bad. It's fire. Let's go. We're all about fire. Nope. Nope, none of those things. Thanks, though. Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, there's 5 Nochi fruit right there. So we'll definitely have that in the dish. Yeah, no, overall, not too bad of a day. Everything's kind of winding down during the year, so it's like, it's no biggie, really. Just kind of, we're not wasting away the days by any means, but nice. We are definitely just kind of, we're close to the end of the year, so there's not really any big reporting I need to do. Why am I doing this? Doesn't matter. Grab an iceberg turnip and call it good. So we're just kind of, I'm just trying to, ooh, nice, yeah, alright. I honestly think we're just going to wait for 3 minutes. I think we'll be able to get the most out of this by just waiting. Oh, man. This stupid strategy's going to work, and I'm going to be upset. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's work that slows down or just life in general with the water, or not water, weather. I've been thinking too much in elemental taste gems.
No, that sounds pretty gross.
You off your loaf. When your par's fit with spices, it's all a mess, isn't it?
At least this will be an easy match.
Yeah, except whoever's judging us is literally the leader of the bandits. How is this ever going to work out? It ain't. It just ain't going to work. Oh well. So anyways, how's everybody's day going? Oh boy. Boy, I really thought of just the best strategy here, didn't I? Oh, man. I'm trying to think of what else is new. I mean, Chelsea and I started watching Mindhunter yesterday. That was really cool. She's really into it as like a sociology, psychology, social work master student, and I'm into it because I like mysteries. So, works out for both of us, but it is chilling. Because you know a lot of those interviews that they do, in case anyone hasn't seen Mindhunter, doesn't even know what it is. It's basically the development. It's a dramatic retelling of the development of, for lack of a better word, the beginning of like profiling for serial killers and that sort of thing. It was intriguing for sure. Promote another couple, why not? We're already in the 200s. And so a lot of these interviews are taken directly from people that actually did interviews with these real-life serial killers. They also have like fake killers and fake mysteries, so it's interesting and doesn't feel so attached to reality all the time. But wow. Alright, I don't trust that anymore. There we go. That was easy. Was it correct though, according to Chelsea? Yes, it actually was.
Whilst be thine judge, and it wouldst be my
very, actually. She loved it. So, I had another excellent suggestion. One of my favorite things to do is like suggesting a TV show or a game or a movie for someone and them coming back to me and being like, I love that. It's like, I like giving gifts more than getting them. In a similar fashion.
My taste buds rejoice.
Do they? 288? What kind of nonsense is that? 'Tis mine honor to pronounce thine dish a true masterpiece. I mean, we're fine because we get the bonuses, but still, kind of ridiculous. 288.
A single flex of his mighty cooking muscles.
Okay, now give me the ingredients to save my goddamn life. What kind of nonsense has this been? But you know, it feels good knowing a person well enough where you can suggest something and you're like, I think you'd really like this show. And you tell them a little bit about it and they've never heard of it, so it's like a complete surprise to them when they watch it and they really enjoy it. And they get hooked. I've done that with a lot, like Gravity Falls, I've done that with people. Rusted.
Wait! Now, my boy, 'tis not polite to go against thine word. Verily, we shall give you thine heart. Thou hast only earned one.
What happened to your word?
One for one, 'tis the code that governs all our wisdom. That is to say, one heart for one tooth.
So what? I need to duel two other nutcases here?
Oh, wouldst thou look at the time? 'Tis mine fate to always be in a hurry. Come, Riv, we must take our leave before Kamen arrives.
They really were serious.
Well, we got one. So we gotta wait 2 more days for this nonsense, probably. No worries, my wife's just dying. It's fine. We got plenty of time. Dad had to do an evaluation on serial killer after he graduated. Said it was horrific. Yeah, pretty much. They make it a little more tuned up and such for it, but it's obviously, you can tell it's like a dramatic thing, but like those interviews are taken transcript from the transcript. Definitely.
They're not even using them for anything.
It's crazy. But yeah, I like doing that. That's why I like Christmas so much, because I just like we're gonna beat the absolute crap out of them.
Finally, some answers.
That's the hope. Probably not the real solution though. Same with giving a gift that like people didn't know that they wanted. Like if you give them something on their list, it's great, you know. But they probably, if they didn't expect it, a worry pouch. +3 satchel slots? Oh, bless your heart. Perfect. Hello, Caesar. Just really wants to go on a date with her. Certain restaurateur told me she thinks you're cute. Cough! Grumble. May have just killed him. Oh boy.
I have a plan to help with the bandits.
What do we do?
You'll take over for me in the kitchen, while I go on a fact-finding mission through the dining room. I've got patrons in here who have traveled from all over. At least one of them must know where the bandits' hideout is.
Okay.
Shouldn't I ask people too?
Fine.
Don't backtalk me, recruit. Our operation needs to be fast and efficient. Just turn out quality meals as fast as possible, and I'll do the rest.
Yeah, I think it's a similar reason to why I like DMing so much more than like playing Dungeons and Dragons. I like creating something for people that they haven't experienced before. As, you know, silly as that sounds. Ah, fuck. One sec. There we go.
Thanks.
Honestly, it's probably the reason I like streaming so much. Do that, and oh, well, that's not where I was trying to match it, but sometimes it really do be like that. I think this was next. Kind of not super paying attention though. Sorry if I like pause on my thoughts. Just hard to do both at the same time when you're as bad at puzzles as I am. Can't take anything for granted. No, nothing here that I could... Oh, I got it. I got it just in time. Kind of. He's in mid, like, delivery.
I went as fast as I could.
There were a lot of conflicting accounts, but these were the stories I heard over and over.
Hit me.
1. The bandits are spies from another land. They're
okay, spies.
2. They're roving mercenaries hired by a mysterious character.
We already met him.
Mercenary?
3. The bandits were a group of actors who fell on hard times and turned to crime.
Amazing.
That could explain their weird behavior.
It's unfortunate we couldn't get... You head home for today.
Are we actually gonna head home? We got like other stuff to do though. Yeah, Buckyar and stuff. Hey, who's this knucklehead?
It's very nice.
Chillingworth? Are we in the Scarlet Letter? Folks around here call me NPC for short. Wow. They really did that, huh? And same reason I want to make games. I like creating things for people rather than I obviously I enjoy experiencing things, new games and shows and stuff, but I get almost more enjoyment out of knowing a twist or knowing a game and seeing someone react to it. I don't know why that is, but it just is.
Anything to help.
Excellent. Begin by reducing these items to...
Okay. Alright, so we need to... We'll do something like that. Ooh, no. Nope, nope, nope. That's bad. Ah, fuck. One sec. Let's reset. Because I need to move that out of the way. Oh, and we can't have anything... We definitely can't have anything, Okay, so we're gonna move this twice. Move that once. Perfect. You do that. Move this. Move this once. Then we make ourselves the wild. Oops, one sec. Probably should have gotten that promoted and done that last. Now that we're thinking. So we got 3 there, and we could have definitely done 3 somewhere else too. No. It wouldn't work. We're close. Yeah, we need to do better with that. Whatever that was. We needed to turn a 2 into a 3, basically. The red... Okay, okay. No, I know what we need to do now. I understand. So, we do this. We do that. Good. We now do this. And twist... Boom, bam. Oh, that was one too many. I twisted it when I didn't need to. Oh boy. We'll get this done. Yeah, that seems like more sense. So we twist that. Now here's the real conundrum. Oh no, I think we're alright. Yeah, no, that should be good. We twist that, drop that in. And we let that promote to level 3 because that's the only one we can't get a 3 to. Voila. We do that. Do this. Do that. Bam. Alright. Puzzles are actually getting pretty darn difficult. Pretty darn difficult. I think we want to do this first. That does that, hits that. Oh yeah, for sure. This should be easy now. And that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and voila. That That was way easier. The tuning of the difficulties, even in like the similar, like the same puzzle thing, balancing it, like one or the other is going to be way more difficult.
You do look healthier. There's a bit of a glow.
Wait, something's happening.
Give us every detail.
I feel... Oh, no. That's not healing anybody.
That rules out the whisk root. Are you going to be all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hello, definite bandit.
Looking for something?
Alright, got extra satchel ingredients, got this, got that, yada yada yada. Let's roll.
Try me.
Oh, we forgot to hunt. We still can before the day's over. We're fine. I just don't want to miss any of that juicy exposition. Not that juicy. Disclaimer. And if it is, it's very pulpy. Very pulpy juice.
Ah, 'tis good fortune we meet here again. As before, thou must compete under the resplendent eye of Paz the Magnificent. But first, 'twould be mine pleasure to introduce today's champions. The first being this rather disagreeable gentleman and loser of various hearts, Thrush the Mighty.
Hey, you better watch it.
Why don't we just beat him up? You're an orc. You've got Barbarian in your nickname. Or Berserker in your nickname. That's even worse.
Flattery is well received.
Wait, weren't you talking normally before?
Dorothy, I prithee, what wouldst thou ask of our competitors?
Pardon my shilly-shallying, oh good thing, but I cannot choose betwixt two flavors. Verily, I would stand...
Fire and Earth.
On this morrow
Yep, still fire.
And now, without further delay, and with Dorothy's glow, Lapazard.
It's fine. It's pretty heavy on the water, though. Which is, not the best. Not the best. But, yeah, way better. Oh my god, I just sent him to the Shadow Realm. Oh, that's not too bad. Whoops. Nice. Come here, no, come back. Thanks. Cool. So Lapazard stuff, pretty good. If I remember correctly, these are good too. Yeah, they're earthy. So we can put our fiery ingredients just in a pot, work it out. Yeah, the berserking really isn't a thing I care about. Now that we've seen it in action, it's not much. Alright. Poison, not great. But let's make it work, shall we? And something Lapazard related. I suppose that would have to do. Wants just fire, so we'll do this, this, that. One moment, we're gonna put that there. We're gonna cook it. Fuck. don't really need it. Don't know what this will do. Oh, so it literally is a wild card. Good to know. I think we're good. Now we're doing earth and fire.
What's your deal anyway? These ingredients don't seem that bad.
My deal? Why are you so determined to keep them?
That's none of your business.
What's that? I think your accent is slipping.
Thou must be hearing things.
That ain't gonna work, is it? Nope. That's fine, though. So we're gonna do two fires here. We're gonna take that out. Put that in here. Promote that. That can't be it, though. At least let this get to level 2. Just cut out this. Alright, so this one is just, that's the straight fire one, right? Yep, okay. This is 2 of each. I mean, we should be able to get like a... Oh, there we go. Just a little more out of it. Can't hurt, basically.
Quickly now, Dorothy. Let us make haste and eat before our meals cool.
Judgment. Another PS4 game I'd like to play. Yakuza series. Alright, that's fine. We beat that one pretty handily. Boop. Hey Zach, how's it going? To add on to the stress of just general timed cooking, our wife is now needing ingredients that these people are holding hostage until we beat them. So, good stuff. Tired? Me too, man. Me too. And it's not even really work, it's just the weather, just the time of the year, I guess. Maybe it's the cat that sleeps next to me. Alright, so that's a pretty easy win. As always, we do better when there's multiple people asking for dishes somehow. So much Christmas shopping to do? Me too. I've written down what I want to get most people, but I haven't actually pulled the trigger on stuff because I'm a turd.
But boss, he said we'd lose our paycheck if the goods weren't delivered.
Scandal! Pray tell, lover, wouldst thou defy mine orders and speak as a common knave?
I prithee, Thane. How can we put food on thine table if we give the heart to this orc?
We shall manage, as have we always.
None of your family made a list except you, basically, and they always complain I'm hard to shop for. And yet you're the only one that made the list. Yeah, of course. I do lists and then I just say, like, you know, just give me whatever. But...
You mentioned a paycheck. Who hired you?
'Twould be dishonorable to break faith.
I'm assuming the same person who caused this trouble is hiring them to get the hearts.
The moral code.
One would assume. Don't do presents anymore because we live all over the place. I have had that with a couple of friends, but one of my friends is just a really big like game player, so we usually just gift each other a game on Steam that isn't on the wish list that we think the other person will enjoy.
Back again, no matter.
It's a mixed bag, but it's a lot of fun.
I've been meaning to ask you, how did you know so much about the dark?
Get them for the little ones. It's nice. It's nice of you.
A question for another time, preferably far from now.
My wife is dying from Dark Realm fever. I deserve an answer, Thorn.
You will tell no one who gave you this information.
But I probably should at least start shopping this weekend for stuff. Like, I saw a lot of stuff when I went on Black Friday that I was like, I can probably get that for the same or cheaper later, and I didn't want to get anything right now. It's just, the effort required is not that much, but I've done it before where I did it like in the last couple days when I came home from you know, work back to the west side, but it's a dangerous game. If you don't shop this weekend, you're probably hacked. Yeah. Understandable. Like, if I don't at least get started now, I'm just gonna get, I don't know, paralyzed with both indifference and, more importantly, forgetfulness. Stress, too. You're right. Why am I trying to fight a fucking Hydra? I don't need to do this. I don't get paid enough for this. There's the last buddy. Oh, we can take that. Because you're in the USA, I have to get the Mrs. Family stuff, and no clue, got her sister a hat in time. Fuck knows how to get her parents. Dude, I don't even know how to get stuff for my own parents, let alone my fiancés, so I understand the struggle. I don't know. Old people don't make lists, but they're hard to shop for, because I'm like, what do you want? Do you want something new and fancy? Do you want something old and antiquity related?
No.
Do you want both? I don't know, man. And the worst part is they're so thankful for everything, so you don't even know if they like it or not. Gift shopping's a struggle, but if you get it right, it's very rewarding. But you're never thankful? Never!
Do they know?
Only on one day a year, Thanksgiving. The rest, never.
To shove it under the rug.
I never knew.
This world isn't all dumplings and bonbons. The Brigade remains an honorable organization, but a flawed one.
I'll balance you out, but still not even then. Not even Thanksgiving.
That is enough for
no thanks allowed.
Not a word.
Yes, ma'am. I'll balance you out by being always thankful. Perfect. 3 mana, 3 health. Nah. Homing Flame seems fun, but not that helpful. Bonus damage sounds like fun. Health regen, whatever. This clones it. This slowly promotes all of them. I like this. I like this a lot. I want to get Wrecking Ball just because it sounds like a lot of fun to do. And one more. What do I want? Nobody knows. I'll get that, I guess. I'll buy that just because I like buying things. Grandparents are like, we bought everything we need, so don't want anything else. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to talk to Ziggy and his ghost. He's the best character. What kind of thieves we talking? Scowl Heart Bandits. No, but I needed your help. Oh. Ziggy didn't even talk to the ghost. That's the worst part. A pensive Yoda noise, if I've ever heard one.
Two out of 3. Where could the last one be?
Could it be with the same people? Stomp, stomp.
Thrash, may I enter?
Yeah, come on in.
Stomp, stomp.
It's about the remedies Belkior and I have been working on.
Did one of them hold up?
No, and I'm afraid none of them will. Belkior says we must keep trying, but I've used the entirety of my medicinal knowledge. And
hey man, I am trying to get these hearts from these nonsensical actor bandits.
When you need me most, my expertise is meaningless.
Kieran, I've had days to find the bandit, and only 2 hearts to show for it. You've done more than I could ever ask.
Failure is the absence of progress. You have learned more about your opponent every day. That is significant. I wish I could say the same.
I couldn't be prouder to call you my friend. You've worked non-stop since I told you about Ardea. Have you even slept?
Have you?
Well, not much.
Then let's remedy that, for both of our sakes. I am certain you could use a full night's sleep.
If I sleep again, and those hearts are stolen back a second time,
yes,
I might die.
I hope so.
Don't do this to me, game. Please, I'm begging you.
Kieran was right. I do feel...
Wow, the benefits of a full night of sleep. I knew this was fantasy.
Good morning. I have some news for you, or what I hope is news.
A breakthrough?
Of a kind. I've been racking my brain for some clue as to who might have hired those bandits, and I have a hypothesis. I had an associate...
Rixel. Yes, that's the same one.
Rixel.
The same one that started this plague.
But lacking in empathy. He became very angry at the Brigade's decision to fund me out of university.
Still makes no sense that they didn't just put this in between, like, chapter 3 and 4.
You think he hired the bandits to steal your research?
Silly nonsense.
Perhaps. He too became a member of the Brigade's research corps. But you wouldn't know it from his demeanor.
Do you know where I can find him?
No. He hasn't reported to his station in several days. He may believe he's stolen a vital piece of the Ambrosia Project.
I'll see if I can find anything else about him. Thanks.
Good to know. Just keep on doing the side quests. Because it gives us good stuff.
I know you're both... I only have 1 heart left to find. It's made of fire. The last time I held it, my hands got burned pretty badly.
Say no more.
We can assist you in creating a dish to increase your fire resistance.
Oh my god. Sure. Great. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. Okay. Yep. No, this is good. Yep. Perfect. That was pretty wild. Voila. Okay. Pretty easy stuff.
Whoa! I feel warm.
Don't be alarmed. It's merely the dish.
Yeah, flashbacks to trying to get onto Goron City in Breath of the Wild. Just absolutely chugging fire resistance potions. Oh, those potions lasted a lot less than 24 hours, though.
Start searching. Thanks, guy.
Just on fire 24/7.
Have you made those bandits into corpses yet?
I haven't gotten all my hearts back, if that's what you mean.
A shame. But I do have a surprise for you.
Surprise?
Doesn't even sound excited. After all that trouble.
I'm sure it's nice?
I don't need your pity.
As you can see, it's full of scowls. Have fun. Yeah, fun. Got him. Actually managed to pull off the counter. My Sekiro training paid off. One ingredient absorbed. 2 ingredients absorbed. Cool. Oh, yeah, just scowls, right? Alright. Easy enough, as always. It's fun stringing together some cool combos, but it's still, I mean, it's pretty
I feel kind of bad for losing control of
basic.
myself.
Sometimes you need to let go. Just for a minute.
But it fits well enough as just like an ingredient gathering little mini game, but other than that, not great. It's fine, basically. Caesar, did you ask Leonid for advice on women? Mind your business.
How are you?
It's happening.
Not
We're shipping it.
I would say something to make you feel better, but I have a hunch you're beyond that.
It sure feels that way.
Then this is the best I can do for you. Why are you standing around when there are customers to serve? Get to work, recruit!
Yes, chef!
Sure. Yeah. Just like that. Go.
Thank you so much.
Oops. Oh my god, I cannot for the life of me. Oh my god, I am actually an idiot. Cool. Good to know. And that doesn't work either. Alright, well, we've had a bad start. Good god, that was awful. And it was just me being a dingus. Whatever, we'll make this work out. Oof. That's delicious. Alright, we managed to not screw up anyone's orders and make them wait too long. That's That's positive. Oh, flip this. Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you, dearie.
Fit that last one right in there.
You know,
Glad I could help.
thanks, Plinty.
Okay. Let's finish off this last knucklehead. Oh my god. No. Is he a rhymer? Ugh. It's the worst kind.
Fight! All right.
There's always a rhymer, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Had those two rhyming brothers that... I mean, the whole full first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just screw the rules. Either I have money, or I don't know the rules, so we're making shit up. That's one of two things that happened in the first season. But there's these two rhyming brothers, and they just keep on speaking in rhymes. And their names are Para and Dox. Oh, they're so obnoxious. Always.
As I looked upon the faces of my fellows last night,
Gonna be honest, person on the left looks like her hair is a fruit roll-up. Or fruit by the foot.
I dreamt a dream of
It's one of the two.
incredibly talented, yet
Either way,
by a society who
definitely
would not
looks like
understand their
I would like to eat
genius.
it.
'Twas then I asked,
Or maybe the bubblegum that had, like, an outer core and then an inner core. Any of those, really.
No, no. I won't listen to this anymore. I'm sorry you had to quit acting to become bandits. I'm sorry you're mixed up in this. I wish I could help you. But please listen to me. My wife gets closer to death with every minute you sit around and pontificate. She's never needed me for anything, but I've always needed her. I can't let her down.
What is this unbridled anger? Step back, Thane. This orc is danger.
That's not it. My transformation stems from something greater. It comes from the worn looks, long nights, quiet moments, and stupid jokes
poor
of
guy.
what we'd laugh at. The way she smiled the day I proposed. It comes from love.
My dear fellow, 'twas never my intention to jeopardize your wife.
You've made me do this for 3 days!
Speak your desires, mine comrades. Yes, let's see. Returning to the table is Dorothy, along with our utmost talented thespian, Bia.
Create a glamorous dish of water and earth, befitting.
Water and earth.
I require
Fire. And fire and earth. Okay.
Sir Dio, mine most mighty friend.
Dio?
This orc, the
Oh.
flames of our passion.
Of course we're fighting Dio.
I give thee the most superlative ingredient for the task. Squickle!
What? Oh, the goos. The goobers, yeah. The literal goos. The literal goobers. I understand. Am I just gonna be in, like, permanent berserker mode? Excellent. That helps a lot. Well, not permanent, but we are definitely in berserker mode. Hey, stop that. Oh, we are in permanent berserker mode. Excellent. That helps immensely, actually. Get off the tomato, you turd. Going back and forth. Helps our speed out, too. Very nice. We've got 2 that want fire, so we should have some nice... Doing a lot of tomatoes because we have that bonus if we include 5 of the same ingredient, so... And probably at least one more round. Excuse me. There we go. Did you just swallow my spice? set. God, it's almost too fast. Let's grab the King Bean. Pretty sure that has like really nice. Yeah, it's got a couple level 2 earths. And let's at least get started on the fire. Just a straight up fire one. The Sundark Chimera would be good for fire earth, so maybe not. No. One sec. Oops. Do that, and let's add in Squickle Stomach, Squickle, yeah, Squickle Stomach. Alright, put it in there, start up, let's go. Next, we're doing both fire and earth. Combo this up. This should be able to get us to level 3 on all of these if we can hit the right combo squares. But we need to wait. Always the waiting game. That is pretty easy to do. Alright, well, actually, that would be really handy. Squiggle Stomach for sure. Do that. That's 2 of each right now. Fine. We could make at least one of these work. Include the rainbow droplet. Cool. Let's do this. Uh-oh, what just happened? Oh no, that worked out. 3 of each now. We're gonna pretend that was on purpose. And just for good measure, we shall do that. And call it good. That is fire.
I'm getting really tired of this.
Yeah, me too.
For your fatigue, I shan't atone. This mode is mine. 'Tis flesh and bone.
Please stop.
Gotta stay calm and focus on Ardia.
Oops. There we go. Oops. Double oops, triple oops. That should be fine. Currently 1 of each. What do we got here? Alright, that's fine. Let's go get more. Got the time. We already have both of these other dishes done. Where's the squiggle? Wow. He must not have had that much health. Wow. Okay. Stop that guy flying. Stomach. Squiggle tentacle. Yada yada yada. Got some eggs. Okay. Make this work. Pretty sure we included stuff in all three, right? We must have. Alright. Level 2s are nice. Put a rainbow droplet in there. Not as good as a rainbow goblin, but it'll do. There's 3. So now we just need to make this work. There's 2 on the water side. Move this up a little bit. Lots of level 2s, no level 3s, and that's fine. Yeah, I don't know, I think we're good. I think we've made a hell of a lot of good stuff. If anything, we can quick promote that 3rd fire gem, just a little extra. But I think we beat this guy by a solid 100, at the very least. This was really good. There you are. Perfect. That matched up really well for us.
Shall we partake of the feast before us?
Judgment. Judge eyes.
Bewitching flavors.
Minus 180. Wow. Wait, didn't even use Squickle on it? So it was 360 to give me a heart attack, and then they gave it a 180. Okay, cool. Pulpo a la Squickle tentacle. Very... very foreign. That reads like someone forgot the word for Squickle tentacle in a different language.
Marvelous.
Did he not use Squickle in anything? What a Nimrod. This guy is Dio. 312.
Absolutely magnificent.
252. Good lord. He literally didn't use Squickle in anything. And he still got 542.
I've never tasted something so divine.
I think we beat him with 2 dishes over his 3, though.
Bested our strongest member.
I mean, if he had used Squickle in anything, he probably would have been closer. I think he still would have won. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously scripted to not use it in anything, for whatever reason.
It's over. Now give me my heart.
I remain a man of mine honor. I will give this to thee. But I prithee, what is wrong with thy wife?
Yea, we await the tale with bated breath.
Can't you people take a hint? There's no time to spare, and I've already wasted so much chasing you around.
Upsetty.
The truth is, she has Dark Realm fever. No one knows how she got it, but these hearts are the only things that have a shot at curing her. They're my only hope.
tragic?
Romantic.
Dramatic.
I'm interested in that. Quite simply, it's the most moving story mine ears have ever heard. And to think we, the villains...
This has not been a compelling... God.
I, as the merciful, would like to offer our sincerest...
How many subtitles has it?
My solemn vow to
How many, like, titles has he given himself so far? He's 6.
the path of theater.
Great. And the heart?
All yours in it.
And to heighten thy story's tension, take a bit of information. Rixel's hideout lies in a basement under King's Square. Do with that what thou wilt.
Ah, yes, the drama.
Thanks.
Wow, they really sold out that guy.
Always be an honorary
Hardcore.
member of our motley cast. You may call upon us at your whim, and we shall appear ready to assist.
I don't care.
Susan, I have to leave.
Of course, onward to thine goal. May 1,000 headstrong bow.
Okay, well, let's go cure our wifey and progress to the final chapter, I assume?
Belchior, I have the final heart.
Well done.
Hurry, give them to me. We need to begin the distillation process immediately.
Won't this take another day?
Will it still take 12 hours?
There's no way around it. In order to properly hydrolyze the hearts, they need to be cooked at a low temperature for many hours.
12 truly is the quickest. Anything less and the tincture may not be effective.
I can't stand waiting to see her anymore. There has to be something I can do.
Your intentions are good, Thrash, but you have to think about what's best.
So we just let...
Rushing the preparation
she's just
will
been
have extraordinary
struggling under the
negative
fever for, what,
consequences.
5 days now? And it takes us a couple days to get, so it'll be a week.
It's just hard to
Oof.
stand by and do nothing.
Plus the letter that took its time to get to us. Oh boy. I'd be nervous if this wasn't basically a prequel and there's no stakes. No stakes at all. It's a vegetarian chapter.
One more night, and I'll see her again. Hold on, Ardia.
And then chapter 6 will be taking down Rixel, I suppose.
It's real.
Quite real.
Finished just 3.2 minutes ago.
Then there's no time to lose. Wait, you did so much to help me. Maybe I can pay Rixel a visit and suggest he stops trying to sabotage.
Okay, but like after you cure your wife. Come on, scoot, scoot.
Hiding out in the basement.
I appreciate the gesture, but Rixel cannot stand in the way of science, however hard he may try.
Still, Belchior, perhaps you should visit him and attempt to put this grudge to rest. I will accompany you as protection.
But he's got his rats everywhere. How unsanitary in a place of experimentation.
There's no need to be such a curmudgeon. In any case,
Just bring your
we can discuss
cats.
this later. Thrash,
Destroy his
I'll
rats.
ever be able to thank you.
You're like his natural predator.
you don't need to. Just go. We'll catch up when you return.
But I'm not...
My apprentice has the right of it. We wish you only the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Leave for home. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh wait, no. The ship. Is it happening? That's not your business. Of course. You two are the cutest.
Hold it right there, recruit.
Instructor Razzle, I really have to go.
You haven't participated in a match since July 8th. Why?
Isn't it like the 10th? It's 2
My wife
days.
fell ill and I've been working on an antidote. I haven't had time to think about anything else. It's good that you're here though. I'd like to formally withdraw myself from the Proven Tournament.
I see. Are you sure this is what you want? You're one of our brightest talents this year, and I don't dole out praise flippantly.
My family's more important than my place in the tournament. They're the whole reason I came here.
Very well, Thrash. Your resignation is denied.
What?
You will return to your family as
Oh
planned.
man.
I will leave this meeting to state that intent. However, I will not disclose the rest of our discussion. We need orcs like you in the brigade. Your heart and candor, they can't be taught. You will make a fine brigadier.
Instructor.
If you should not return in time to finish your matches, I will take that as your official resignation. Until then, I look forward to watching you compete again. Dismissed!
How am I moved, scared, and sad all at once?
Alright. Off we go to whatever the, I guess, orcs live on, beaches. Sure. Oh, 3 more days. Good lord.
Thrash, is it really you?
Ardia, my love, I need you to take this medicine.
Is it working?
Do you feel anything? Ardia? Dia?
You did all you could, my son. She returns to her mother now.
Everything I worked for, everything I did, none of it was enough. I never should have left you.
That was, they really pronounced her dead real quick, huh? But I'm fine. Looks over. Ah, yep. Definitely dead. Sorry, son.
Daughter.
Mommy! Mama! Oh, this is the best I've felt in an age.
I can't believe you're all right.
Really advanced doctoral medicine right here.
I've rested enough for one lifetime. I've missed you.
I've missed you too. More than anything.
Father!
Ardia, there are so many things I wish to say to you. For now, be at ease. I will tell the villagers of your recovery.
Ardia.
I know what you're going to say, and I won't hear it.
You know I can't go back after this. I almost lost you once. I won't let that happen again.
And I won't let you give up on what you've worked so hard for. Kai, Lupa, how would you like to go on a trip?
Yeah! We can't take the kids. Monsters are attacking anything in sight.
Then we'll protect our pups from any monsters foolish enough to get in our way.
You're serious?
I'm not chieftain yet. We can take a vacation to watch you achieve your dream.
I don't know what to say.
Say yes.
Okay, yeah. We'll leave in the morning.
That's sweet. And back we go.
It's bigger than I remember it.
Yeah, and it's full of the most talented chefs in Victusia.
Do I detect hesitation?
What? Me? Never.
You never were good at lying. How about this? A duel, you and me.
Ardia, I think we should go to the inn.
Don't tell me you're scared. Come on, let's shake the rust off together.
Doth the maiden request a duel?
And we're too late.
Who are these people?
Ah, well, it is my great pleasure to be.
Has the talkative. I guess they're my friends.
Are they though?
Even better. Now we have an audience.
Oh no, good lady, thou hast a performance.
Really gonna duel against my wife, huh? Alright, sure. Why not? Let's just continue to push off that narrative.
Welcome again, mine bosom compatriots. On this finest of morrows, it is mine humblest of honors to speak to thee from the practice kitchen. 2 contestants, both aligned by matrimony, stand ready to face one another in a war of wills.
A bit dramatic, isn't he?
You don't know the half of it.
Presiding over thine parents' fate are our special guest judges. Wait, pray tell, what are their names?
Kai! Lupa! Give me lava!
Mommy, Daddy, can I have Earth?
My stomach yearns for fire.
Mother, I require Earth. Okay.
I prithee.
An Armorock spike.
A Hydra's tooth.
A dragon's wing should be the thing.
Taco belly!
Twould seem thou doesn't grasp the gravity.
Taco belly! Taco bellies!
Okay.
Anywhere.
Tacoberry it is. Let's roll. Oh, come on. Let's finish this off. Okay. There's got to be another tacoberry bush around here, right? There's usually at least 2 spawn points for these things, so let's go find the other one. Alright, tomatoes. So buy the dragon. No, there's just, that's all. That's all the taco berries. Okay. Sure. Do we stress ourselves out a little bit more? Probably. Shot that the wrong way. Okay. Alright. First comes fire, I suppose.
I'll take the pups tomorrow, so you can enjoy Brigade. But when I win,
I'll buy you a new set of cookware. Though I think I'll be too busy enjoying Brigade Town.
yeah, we'll see about that.
Alright. Oh wait, one sec. Put one there. And call it good. Yep. Alright. Good with that one. God, ovens almost feel like cheating. Yeah. Well. Let's start the combos off, shall we? And one measly taco berry, because we're that type of person. Alright, there's a level 3. Oops. Yeah, oh, that's good. King Bean, good to see you, my friend.
Yeah.
Want to give up now? You only use it when you're worried about a dish.
I may have something up my sleeve. Just you wait.
What do you think?
Daddy's food is better.
Two water dishes. That's fine. Uh-oh. That's fine, I guess. We can make that work, right? Yeah, we can make that work. Barely, but we can. Oops. Okay, there's number 3 on that front. No, we don't need that. I got 3 and 3 right now. We can put some extra nonsense in here, I think.
Having trouble keeping up?
Where'd all this actually come from?
Perhaps all of Ward's pastries have made you lazy.
Worth it.
How does she know about Word? Probably was talking. Whatever. Weird. Yeah, I don't know what else I would do with this. Honestly, would probably chop that and then fit in some extra stuff here. And then wherever that combo goes. Oh yeah, we needed to get to a whole one combo. Alright, it's 3 and 3. Yep, perfect. And that is, as always, literally pretty much perfect, right? Just quick, get just a little out of that. Perfect. Voila. God, oven feels like cheating.
We shall determine a winner.
Especially on just single elements, you just dump a bunch in there. It's perfect.
My favorite.
I think we found pretty much a perfect thing. Though I prefer the slow cooker that kind of cooks everything up equally. Yummy! Water! Mmm, so good! Delicious!
Yummy!
Thanks for the earth! That dirt flavor really gets me going. Yeah. And this other dish is our better one anyways, so.
Stupendous! My taste buds rejoice!
Yeah. Pretty simple. Oof. Absolutely destroyed.
Who's laughing now, dear?
You've proven your point. I'm proud.
Us too! Us too!
Us too!
Aw, pups. You guys are the best.
Now chapter 6. There we go. Time for the grand finale?
But love drove them forward, and they remained triumphant in the end. Their tales so moved the Scowl hearts to turn away from crime and create a new genre of entertainment: food cart dinner theater. If you recall, Thrash went on to join the Brigade alongside
Really?
Mina and Mina.
I can't believe it.
The tournament and its festivities have ended. But what shall we make of the epidemic that plagues the land of Victusia? Let us return to the tale of our heroes and see what becomes of all this.
Chapter 5 completes. Final chapter is a go. Alright. We'll go to the bathroom, and then we'll start the final chapter.
Okay, you're in. Congrats and all that, but we have bigger things to do.
For once, I agree with you, and I believe I have a solution.
Why didn't you say something earlier?
I wasn't sure until just before the ceremony, and thought it unwise to reveal anything in the presence of our fellow brigadiers.
What did you find?
A true cure. It doesn't just relieve the symptoms of those who ingest infected meat. It cures the corruption itself. I've already tested it on a variety of infected cells with a 100% success rate. The only thing I need now is a live test subject.
We have to catch one of them long enough to give it the cure? Yikes.
Maybe not. Jelly here has an affinity for monsters. As long as it's small, he can keep it docile.
We should set out immediately then.
But what about Rixel? Now that we're brigadiers, we have to take him into custody.
We can't let him get away after all the destruction he's caused.
By the time Belkior and I arrived at his hideout, he was already gone. We couldn't.
Have we seen this guy at all? Like this mysterious Rixel?
Siggy to the rescue. He's in the Dark Realm. I've been taking strolls there since I followed you and Thorn through. Thought they might come in handy.
Just taking strolls in a dangerous, forbidden nether realm? Of course you were.
Thrash, you and I need to find him before he disappears again.
Like, the faceless bad guy only, to me, works rarely. If it has some kind of connection that you're trying to keep a secret. Otherwise, you kind of want the villain engaged in the plot.
Then let's get this done. For Vitusia!
Where did those wings come from? Goodness gracious. Maybe he'll be less of a grouch now.
Hello there.
Hello.
Try a muffin.
Nice. Do we really need anything? Probably not, unless there's anything new here. Doesn't seem like it. I mean, we'll buy stuff, I guess. It just doesn't seem super necessary. But hey, we bought all the other stuff, so that's a thing. Dun, 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 dun. Teapot lady got through. Thanks, Teapot. We're ambassadors. Who is this person, by the way?
What's up?
Oh, just another chef that wasn't good enough to, I guess, be in the thing. Whatever. Alright, Dark Realm it is, I suppose.
Whoa. So this is the Dark Realm? The whole place feels like it's in pain.
Yeah, I got chills from opening the portal.
Wait, are we ready for this? I mean, this man caused our friends and family so much pain. Not to mention the general population. I don't think I've ever been this angry.
I know, but don't get distracted. It's time to bring Rixel to justice. We're not here for revenge. See anything yet? Ziggy's directions don't make a lot of sense. Go left at the creepy statue?
Makes sense to me.
Creepy in here.
Wait, I see it!
And what, pray tell?
We have never seen this guy in our life. Like, what?
Rixel, for your crimes against Victusia, you're obligated to stand trial in the Kitchen Coliseum.
By the power vested in us, by the Battlechef Brigade.
I'm very...
We declare you under arrest.
Don't even think about trying to escape. You're cornered, old man.
Cornered, you say? We'll see about that.
He's getting away!
Handle the Oku. I'll catch Rixel.
Oh, I haven't fought in a while, though. Oh, well. Did I just hit that egg into it, like Bowser style from Super Mario World? 'Cause that's what it feels like. So we're fighting a guy. Well, right now we're not, but I mean, right now we're fighting a guy that we've never seen before. After what, like, seems to be a weird plot.
Leave me be, you oaf. Come again?
Let's take him to Instructor Razzle.
Razzle dazzle.
Kieran, Ziggy, did it work?
The mission was...
Quiet on the floor. The trial of Alchemist Rixel is now in session. Prosecution, you may present your evidence.
Excuse me?
Instructor, this man hired bandits to steal my research and impeded our attempts to resolve the monster epidemic.
It's true. He gave us a payment in his coin purse. It says Rixel on the inside.
This thief must have stolen it from me as I stood here.
He's so incompetent.
That's not all. We discovered Rixel is to blame for the mutation in the first place. He poisoned the monsters on purpose.
Lies!
Silence! You'll be given time for your rebuttal. Mina, can you substantiate your claim?
Rixel recorded how
Is he gonna request like a trial by combat? And it's gonna be like a final cook-off.
samples from the dark realm.
The old fool. To commit treason, then rise...
He is actually incompetent.
I ran tests on the infected monster cells and confirmed Rixel's research was the cause of the mutation.
I see. The samples confirm your claim. Rixel, you are charged with theft, destruction of property, conspiracy, and treason. The punishment for these crimes is banishment from the...
A sanction upon your culinary power! Ah! I don't know how to cook anymore.
Guilty, Instructor. I am appalled by these blatant falsehoods. Are you really going to take the word of these hooligans? The research they mentioned was stolen from a Brigade lab.
Curious that you never reported it missing. How do you explain the documents presented?
Instructor, please. I was only trying to end the true blight. I sought to cure monsters once and for all, but the committee only cared about his uninspired Ambrosia project.
It doesn't have to be like this, Rixel. We can put the past behind us and move forward. If only you'd let go.
I refuse to take advice from a hack like you, prattling away about perfect
Who is
flavors
this
when
guy?
there's real work to be done. I'm twice the alchemist you'll ever be.
Rixel, since you've been unable to present compelling evidence to the contrary, I pronounce you guilty. You will never work as an alchemist again, and are forbidden from all culinary experimentation.
No! Alchemy is my lifeblood. I demand a trial by cooking.
Yeah, exactly.
Trial by cooking?
He was gonna trial by
Brigade
combat.
law dictates that anyone accused of a crime may request it. The severity of Rixel's crimes only make him eligible for a reduced sentence. He won't get away.
By order of the Battlechef Brigade, we will honor your appeal and commence the trial by cooking.
So like, it's not. He's not even gonna get away if we fail. It's just like a reduced sentence. Like, oh, you get 10 life terms, 5 life terms.
Mina, you're the most focused, talented...
After this is done, we're gonna have a talk about how this plot just unraveled at the end.
Practice alchemy again, though? I know he made bad decisions,
Developers.
but didn't he try to do something noble? I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't cook.
I know what he said, and I know he means it. You still can't let him win. Trust me, Mina. He'll hurt more people than you can imagine.
I trust you. All of you. Instructor, I'll face him.
Very well. If Mina wins, Rixel will be convicted and forever banned from alchemy. If Rixel prevails, however, he'll be allowed to continue alchemy under the strict supervision of a Brigade veteran.
Not dull pots and pans. No.
Pots and pans. The rules are the same as ever. Provide each of our judges the best cuisine, but this time
These stakes are so low.
is on the line. I've assembled our top judges, Maridane, Hasjil, and Akebo, to sit in...
Oh, they're all
The theme
singles?
ingredient for this match
Ooh.
represents the many
That's the
friends
good
that
stuff.
brought you. Hydra!
Yep, that's fine. I'll make it work.
Chefs, begin!
This is so low stakes, man. What is this nonsense? Ow. Oh my god. Oh, just... Alright, we'll go back in a second. Oops. Son of a bitch. 1 second. Give me that back. No, come on. Come. Alright. Start that cooking in a second. We'll definitely put a lot of Hydroneck there for obvious reasons. Use that for just absolutely blanketing what we need. Probably next is, whoops. These. Because we promote them when we pick them up, so. Get at least 5 there. Yeah, we'll do one more run, and then we'll be good. One more thing. Oh, I see one right here. You son of a bitch! Give me that. Alright. Let's see what we're cooking with, shall we? Let's do let's see, Hydroneck, Hydrofin, Hydrolungs.
You'll never defeat a master alchemist like me.
Oh my god, he's so cartoonishly stupid. Yeah, so definitely something like this and like this and I'll do that, that's fine. Okay. Oops. Alright, don't do that. Probably another one of these. That's fine. Cloning them. Let's quick do that. And let's get started on our did I use enough for getting that? God, I hope so. No, I definitely didn't. 1 second. We want the extra stuff for sure. Okay, that's fine. That'll give us what we want. Next, Hydra neck.
That's it.
With extra neck. Looks like we mostly want water in this one. Oh right, Ambrosia Vial doesn't do what I thought it did. I'm working off a different set of recipes right now. We have Ambrosia on this one. That's fine. Just more water, I would assume.
Why try to stop it? I want to destroy the Blight as much as you do. Are we really so different?
Are we really so different? You and I. Wow, this is so cliche. It's almost painful.
You're wrong. We did those things.
For the greater good.
We did them to save lives, now and in the future. We would never sacrifice the present for tomorrow. And we'll never stop fighting for the people who need us.
Continue. That's fine. That's fine. Oops. It's alright. No, that's good. We're gonna wait just a hot second, and we're gonna put it in the cloning chamber, and we're gonna promote this. Cool. Taking this, gonna do that. Excellent. We're just going to move this really quick. Yep, that's good. Oop, sorry. And finally getting onto fire, which we have a solid little bit of something to work with, and that's about it. Like for instance, this is fine. Do that. Get rid of the fragile, the fragile. Get time for a candle board, I think. At least one here. That's fine. Level 3. That's fine. That's what we needed. Level 3. 2. 60 seconds remaining. Shit. Alright, whatever. We should be okay, but...
Let's get cooking.
That should clone it in time. That was close, though. That was dumb on my part. It's also gonna be hella close. Alright, this is water. Please, God. It's not gonna work. Whatever. We need the points more than anything. I think we'll still be fine, but oof. It was dumb on my part for sure.
Wow.
How much? Oof. That's gonna be hard to make up, if I'm being honest. Alright, so we're down like 150 for the last two. We can do this. Put poison in it. Shocker.
Flavors in harmony.
Alright, so this is our magnum opus. Alright. I'm feeling better. That one dish was just really... It wouldn't have been too bad if we hadn't promoted the last water one.
Delightful.
And that's that. Oh, we were going to put water spice on it and make it even better. Well, no, it would have been the same, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would have been the same. So that's fine. I just wanted it to look so pretty. So watery. Alright, so we pulled this off. There was a little too close, though.
Power vested in me by the Brigade Committee, I shall now declare a winner. Mina wins the match!
Yeah!
That Earth one was magnificent, to be sure. Let's not look at those last ones, though. That was an afterthought. Only needed two.
I strip you of all stations and titles. You are hereby banished from the Brigade and its satellite institutions.
No! You can't do this to me! I bet your so-called peacekeepers didn't even tell you the worst of their crimes. They repeatedly went into the Dark Realm.
I suppose it's fortuitous they aren't the ones on trial then. You were given your last opportunity to prove yourself worthy in the Brigade's eyes. You failed.
Correct.
Take him away. You four are in enormous trouble. Breaking into our lab, trespassing in the Dark Realm, what were you thinking?
We had to act, Instructor. Rixel would still be loose if we hadn't done something.
Mina Han, I'm surprised at you. Did you learn nothing from your expulsion?
Hold on. The only gravedigger here should be me. I'm the one who broke into the lab and discovered Rixel's whereabouts.
Not happening, man. We all did this together, Instructor.
I'm sorry we broke the rules, but I stand by what we did.
And you, Kieran?
I found a cure for the mutation. One that will heal the monsters, protect our towns, save our people's lives. We couldn't have done that waiting around for Brigade approval. Do what you must.
You found it? Instructor, I beg you for clemency. It would be absolute folly to toss such talented youngsters aside.
And your request shall be granted.
Come in. I know they meant well, but they broke fundamental Brigade laws.
There's a different outfit. That must be his weekend outfit.
You once told me that leadership wasn't about perfection.
I swear, this guy only wears just form-fitting shirts, though.
Their decisions were flawed.
Like, his muscles are trying to escape
most of our veterans.
On a daily basis.
All Rixel had to show for his secretive work was an epidemic and countless sick.
How my words come back to haunt me. You're right, Common. You're all on janitorial duty for the next week. And then you will receive commendations for exquisite service.
As for you...
Then why even...
I'd like to apologize
Sure.
for the committee's decision. You may not have finished the tournament, but I name you an honorary brigadier.
Oh, you're killing me! Wait, you're serious? Thanks.
For now, we have a cure to administer. We'll make the preparations. You three meet us back at headquarters.
Well, guys, it's been corporeal, but I have to leave.
Leave? But we just brought a mad alchemist to justice. You're not even gonna stay for a meal?
I completed my task here. It's time for me to go.
We're
Where will you go?
To hell if I don't change my ways. Hamburger, you're the best. You believed in me when nobody did and made all this possible.
What? I wasn't even here for part of the tournament.
He's right, Blue. You got us all together.
We wouldn't have caught Rixel if you'd stayed in Windy Village.
Thank you. All of you mean so much to me.
Well, that's all the time I have.
He's really gone.
Oh, and Thrash. When Lupus starts dating that fisherman's son, go easy on him. It's gonna be fun.
Wait, what is that?
Bye.
Goodbye, Ziggy.
There goes the strangest guy we'll ever meet.
I wouldn't be so sure. Odd things tend to flock to us.
And we'll be ready for them.
And so,
Wait, were those churros? Versket tail churros.
we administered the monster cure across Victusia.
That one bird is ready for the cure.
Thrash and Kieran received their commendations, and a feast was held in their honor. The three friends spent every possible moment together, until the time came for them to part ways. Kieran joined the research branch and stayed in Brigade Town as Belchior's assistant, though in time she would surpass even him. Thrash swore to protect and provide in our military branch, and set out for home. His village has never been happier or better fed. Mina followed her dreams of travel into our ambassador branch. Now she treks across Victusia, teaching our ways to the populace and learning new crafts from them. As for Ziggy, no one has heard from him since the day of the trial, but brigadiers across Victusia tell stories of a skeletal figure and his ghostly companion passing through their camps at night, always smiling. That, I'm afraid, is where our story ends. But fret not, for Victusia is always in need of chefs with the strength of the tides, the flames of curiosity, and the endurance of the earth. We may yet meet again.
But not the air. That's too much. Only 3 elements allowed here. Complete. Okay, so we beat it. Okay, so overall, this was a really fun game. But I don't know who put together this, like, overarching finale, but oh my god. So Rixel was a guy that had maybe been shown once early on during, like, the opening ceremony, maybe. Because I don't remember him, and I definitely remember, like, chapters 2 through 6. So having this just faceless guy be semi-villainous underneath a little bit, just, I don't know. It feels like they could have just put a big tournament arc together and then just ended it there. With the last 3 battles against Sergeant Knife, Corporal Fork, and Lieutenant Spoon being like the finale. I don't know. I got some issues with how they put that story together. Like, it feels like they wanted just a tournament arc, right? Just a long, big, drawn-out thing. And so they put that drama in the middle of it where she gets expelled. But they couldn't figure out a convenient way for her to come back in, like, the narrative. So they had to create, like, a monster plague, I guess? Hi, kitty cat. And then once they created that monster plague to get her to bring back, they had to complete it somehow. So then they started talking about, like, oh, someone must have caused it. I guess we'll solve this at the same time, because they didn't want to leave any loose ends. But that antagonist was gotta be one of the weakest pieces of crap I've ever seen. The finale was one big chef battle, which makes sense. But it wasn't as really that hard as, like, the only time I lost was on one of the 3, like, the lieutenants. You are some crazy cat, you know that? Not on the final one. And then, like, a boss that we had already fought before, mind you. I don't know, the Oni, the Yoku's Island Express. So it was just it was a rehash of a boss, too. Like, 1 through 4, I was sold on. It's tournament. Then 4... like, Chapter 5 should have been placed before Chapter 4. Because 3 and 4 happened simultaneously. So, having it after 4 doesn't make much sense. And then 6 was necessary, but only because I feel like they screwed up with how they got her back in. I don't know. It just... that was weird. Story-wise... it puttered out, right? But overall, what are you on about? The best developed villain in video games. I know, it even tops, trying to think about just a really shitty villain. That may have been one of the shittiest ones I've seen that we've played this year, at least. I just... like, the gameplay, which is the important part for me, as you all know, really good. I mean, it had some Bejeweled stuff. They were basically Sephiroth. Sephiroth did things, though. Basically, Sephiroth was when we streamed Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn earlier this year. That was Sephiroth. And he actually participated in the plot. This guy wasn't even there. He was just kind of hanging out. And they had to connect to, like... gameplay was good. Really good at times. And especially the tournaments where you had to kill your stuff, bring it back, was really well done. It's a very, like, rewarding gameplay loop that you can do. You have to manage the time in your head. A little stressful, but that's kind of the fun of it, too. Trying to create 2 or 3 dishes at the same time and using the different things. I feel like ovens are super overpowered because you don't have to really do anything. I could just kind of plop a bunch of ingredients in there and I'm just like, stow it away for the next 8 minutes, and I'd have a better dish than anything I could make up in 8 minutes. So, but whatever. They were there. So we used them. And then the illustrations were really good. Music was okay. The puzzles were fun for a while, but I mean, it was the same 3 jobs every day. And they were short enough where it wasn't too frustrating, but I really only liked the puzzles at the end. Hunting was because they only had 3 areas, which isn't bad. But at the same time, there's only like 15 enemies to fight, maybe. And 3 big ones. Dragon, Hydra. No, just the dragon and the Hydra. There wasn't a big boss of the Wind World. Also, why is everyone... is this a world where the Avatar dies, and that's why there's no more air in the world? It seems weird to have just 3 of them. Alright, so, overall, story, not nearly as good at the end compared to the beginning. It was just a well thought out tournament arc. It wasn't like anything revolutionary, but I mean, it was fine for what it was, and then it kind of just had some good parts, but using that the motivation of like a world-ending threat, but kind of also not a world-ending threat. Okay, no, and even the final showdown, I get it, that you want the final showdown to be your actual gameplay. So the tournament arc, or the tournament of judging. But, like, feels like they wrote... you know how they painted themselves into a corner and then they're like, oh shit. Because the stakes weren't there. He was just like, I demand trial by combat. And they're like, okay. And you're like, well, that's pretty stupid. And you're like, don't worry. He's still going to be completely under surveillance the whole time. It's just like, oh, so if I lose, it's just like house arrest for the rest of his life. And if I win, he's stripped of his powers, but he's also kind of like free to go. I don't. The stakes weren't there. It was like I said, it was a vegetarian climax of sorts. That's what we're gonna call it. No stakes, vegetarian climax. It's just silly. I liked a lot of the characters, like the main characters. Ziggy, Thrash was pretty decent. Mina was fine. Ziggy was the best character. Thorn was the second best character. I don't know who the third best character was. I like those two the most, though. Shockingly, they didn't have to explain Ziggy. He just is weird, and they showed some stuff off of him, but they left other things to the imagination, which, surprise, surprise, works pretty well most of the time. So I don't know why they couldn't have just left the Plague as is, as like a... It doesn't have to be sequel bait, it's just like, we're gonna set out, and we've neutralized it for now, and you didn't even need it to be like... The end, just... Oh... It all hinges on that villain not being... You can't even, like, remotely say it was compelling. Not even, like, generic. He was below generic. We didn't know who he was. Like, Marvel movies usually have pretty generic villains. Just like, I'm evil because I can be. This one was just like... I don't know, they threw in like some really cliche, like, oh, we're not so different, you and I. If we were on different paths, you could have ended up in my point of view. Blah, 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 blah. Terrible. And the writing was good up until that point. It was just that, that line just, oh, man. At least say it in a different way. But it was below Marvel villain. And not the good Marvel villains. Not even there was like the Dark Elves. Do you remember the Dark Elves? No one does, because Thor 2 was a terrible movie. It was awful. It was just real bad. Do you remember the Dark Elves villain's name? It was Malekith. Why do I know that? Because I hate myself. But no one... It was like that level. You're like, who the hell is Malekith? Who the hell is Rixel? Nobody knows, but he's evil, and they found him. They could have tied him into the plot more. They could have done anything. They made Natalie Portman get in a sexy outfit, so I remember. I see. Well, they'll have that in Thor 4 as well. Not a sexy outfit, but like a Thor outfit. So, you'll have that. But if that's your bar... Your movie's got problems. So many problems. Malekith is a Dark Elf stolen directly from Warhammer. Nice. Oh, it's just... Like, I'm not gonna say that ruined the game, because it didn't. The gameplay was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun playing this. And it didn't, like, overstay its welcome. This was about when it should have ended, I think. But replace the motivation to get back with something else that brings you back into the tournament, and then just do that side story with Thrash in between, because you can. And then, Chapter 6 is like those final 3 fights, which, I don't know, it's just focus just diverted, and it just... Blah, blah, blah. Endings are hard. I get it. But it doesn't help when you write yourself into a corner. I'd still really enjoyed this game, though. Gameplay was good, unique. I want more cooking games. How many cooking games are there? There's like Cooking Mama for the DS, and maybe the Game Boy Advance, maybe the 3DS? That's it. What do you think, Spookums? Kitty Cat? We need more like cooking mini games in games. I think, at least. Because I can't think of that many. You can make cooking really fun. There's lots of different things you can do. I mean, cooking in Breath of the Wild was fun just because one on Steam that made a lot of people rage. That's Overcooked 2. Well, and Overcooked. Right? That's what it's called? Yeah, I have it. I've played it. I forgot about that one, though, so thank you. That one's really good. That one's... It shows... It's an untapped genre. It's a weird-ass genre, like cooking. How is that a genre? Because everything's a genre nowadays. There's a lot of ideas out there. I mean, Breath of the Wild even made cooking fun just by using, like, a little jingle. And trying to, like, figure out the best thing. It was super simple. You just have a ton of ingredients and you put stuff together and you're like, hope this does good stuff. And it was nice because you had, like, little jingles. That's all you need. Cooking should be in more games. It can be optional. But there's untapped potential. I think this game shows it. I'd never heard of this game before. It's from 2017. I don't know how they would ever do a sequel that wouldn't get kind of boring because it's the same gameplay. I feel like you'd have to really heighten up the combat somehow, right? What are challenges? Free play, streamlined random challenges, cooking speed to the town, platforming, and hunting skills. Oh, is that like break the targets? There's local multiplayer? That's pretty neat. It's a daily cook-off. You can play as Ziggy. Element darkness. Element air. All we know is his favorite food is a cheeseburger. So, fire, loop your battle against Shiv, and there's like high scores. And your loadout is fixed, I guess, right? Intriguing. So they have like a daily challenge. Get a new outfit! How are they so form-fitting? Yep, blah 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 blah. It's me, I'm Thrash. Rawr. Shiv. Like, they could have made Shiv more of a character at all. Loop here. Alright, so fiery nonsense. We've got 2 that want... Alright, so literally no water. Cool. Let's roll, I guess. Yeah, so I thought I'd just play this as we... Oops, my bad. There's Loopier. Yeah. Problem is, I don't know if Loopier dropped like 3 things. There they dropped 2. Actually, do I even want this? I don't think so. I want this for obvious Earth reasons. Yeah, Overcooked 2 is a lot of fun though. But it's definitely more fun with friends by a mile. Because how else can you have fun except for yelling at your friends? That's the best part about it. Calgord's got some fire, so we'll probably use that for fiery things. I don't think we have enough time to kill a Hydra, as fun as that might be. It's water and also fire. One more run, I say. And then we'll figure out what the fuck we're doing. I didn't even really look, because I'm a dummy. Nah, not needed. Whoops. Need more of those lizards, is what I'm gathering. Alright. Call this good for now as we finish this off. So what do we got? We got match 2, but it only matches poison and bone. Slowly repairs fragile, and just a dull pan, already match 3. Alright. So what are we gonna do here? This is gonna be our fiery stuff, right? That'll, yep, that'll do level 3. Level 3, cool. I need more fire. Fire, fire. Ooh. Alright. Let's do that. I want to save that for this. There's the loopier leg. We need to go back for loopiers. I forgot about that. I had completely forgotten about that. That is upsetting. Put that lantern fruit in there. And we're gonna put that in there. And we'll start on probably our earth and fire. Maybe just art? I don't know. Yeah, maybe this will just be that. Do that. Cool. Time to go get more lapis stuff, eh? Let's go. Yep, that's good. I'm gonna need you to stop. Please stop. No, no, yes. Alright. It's fine. Need lapis stuff ASAP. Thank you. Oops. Keep on getting the wrong direction on that fire breath. Damn. Countered the wrong way. That's fire. That's also fire. Fuck me, dude. It's fine, but yeah, we're gonna need to get some more mushrooms, I suppose. Get a couple more. Bop. And there we go. Okay. Let's see what we can pull off here. Let's match the poison up ASAP. And bone. And then let's make green as good as we can. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Let's gotta mess with this a lot. Alright. Okay. Fuck. Whatever. We do not have much time. What's this one again? It's 33333. Alright. It's fine. Alright, that's the best we can do for that. Alright, this is the best we're gonna do. No, we're not letting that happen. That's all we got. That was terrible. We probably got absolutely wrecked there.
Thank you for your hard work, chefs. Let's see what the judges have to say about your efforts.
Or maybe not, because definitely gave the wrong stuff on one of those.
Righteous.
Yeah, and they didn't get the theme ingredient either. We're fine. Meh. Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Dish, man.
It's alright. Yeah, pretty much.
Quite delicious.
Like, there's no way I can suffer half my points for any of that. Unless it's just a panic moment. Yeah, pretty much.
Disappointing.
Oh. 34. Yikers.
Wow.
This is the only one that we did good on. Oh, we accidentally prepared a vegetarian dish. Wait, how? We definitely served them a part of an animal. But okay. Trust you. 537, not bad. That was a pretty thorough stomping. Brigade rank. Oh, you can play this for... Interesting. I wish you could, like, see other scores rather than just your own. I assume if your friends played, that would also happen, but I don't know. It's Xbox Game Pass, so I probably don't even have the capabilities yet. I think we did great. Alright. Well, that's gonna end it for today. We finished off Battlechef Brigade Deluxe, and we'll be back on Monday with more stuff. Next Tuesday is gonna be Shovel Knight's last expansion, King of Cards, where he plays King Knight and also play cards. I don't know exactly what to expect of it, because I haven't looked much at it, because I've been really excited to play it. So that'll be Tuesday. Monday, we'll probably just play whatever. What made this deluxe? Maybe challenges and multiplayer? No idea. It was pretty good though, so maybe that's the deluxe. Maybe it's just there for flavor. It is a cooking game after all. We'll also be streaming tomorrow for at least a little bit of time in the afternoon. Not normal time, probably like 1 or 2 or 3 p.m. Leaning towards 2 p.m. till maybe around 5. Probably just play Isaac or something. So if you were interested in that, stick on by and hang out. It'll be a good time. But I have some time and I like streaming, so we'll be there. Next Monday, similar stuff, because we don't want to start anything when we're going to start Shovel Knight literally the next day. And then Shovel Knight will be Tuesday through whenever the heck we finish it. So that's scheduled for the next week or two. We're also working on our Pokedex in the background. We're going to do a shiny stream sometime, probably a little after Christmas when I get home from Christmas, or maybe a little before. That's also happening. So you have all that to look forward to if you'd like to leave a follow, or just come back, hang out another time. Friday, or any next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is our usual schedule. 5 Eastern till I am tired, which is around 8 o'clock. Also hungry. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you have an excellent weekend if I don't see you on Friday. And, yeah. Stay warm and, well, unless you're not in a wintry place like me. And hope to see you again soon. Doodles.